Yeah, what's up? What's up? Randy D. Rocks here. Let's see, carfentanil, fentanyl, heroin. Let's see, what's another one? Oh, yeah, oxycodone, morphine, all those opiates. Oh, what? Oh, I got to apologize for that. Did it say free opiates? What I meant was opiate free. Opiate free. Yeah, that's what it was talking about here. You see, that's what it's about. We're going to talk about kratom here, a way to get off of the opiates so you'll be opiate free. You see? It's a lot better. It's a good life. You get your life back. For example, carfentanil, what is that? An elephant tranquilizer? Wow. So my video, I'm gonna post a link to it that I did about a week ago in Portland when I was in Portland. That's what it was about, carfentanil. In fact, you can look and see where there's an officer that was just handling it. He thought it was heroin. He didn't know, and he wasn't wearing gloves. And then he found out how strong. It's like 10,000 times more powerful than morphine. Deadly, deadly. See, that's the keys. If you put that in your veins, if you get this opiates that I just talked about, and you put that in your veins, it's a gamble of instant death. There is no coming back from that. If there's not somebody around you that can give you CPR or that can call 911 and hope that 911 can get there quick, the first responders, with some Narcan to revive you, it's an instant death sentence for you. Why take the gamble? It's just not worth it. Not worth it. It's very, very important to remember that. These sources that's on the street now, they're mixing these opiates with different opiates that are synthetic. For example, the carfentanil was designed as an elephant tranquilizer. It's not made for humans. And what happens is just a small amount is mixed in your other opiates. It shuts down your respiratory system. Instant death. Instant death. If there's no one there near you or there's nobody that can call 911, there's no way that they can revive you without Narcan. That's why it's important to become opiate free. That's what the kratom and CBD. CBD actually helps the inflammation. CBD helps you to sleep. And what the kratom does is the kratom allows you to help you with those withdrawal symptoms from that you're going to experience when getting off the opiates. But it's very important because think about all the stars that was on the fentanyl, for example. That basically they lost their life. Good people. Philip Seymour Hoffman, Prince, Michael Jackson, just to name a few. That's how deadly these opiates are. They're very, very serious. And what happens is whenever an individual gets opiates on the street, they have no idea what's in the packet. They have no idea. And then what happens then is they take it home, and then when they basically introduce it to their body, it's instant death, especially if it has carfentanil or fentanyl, instant death for them. That's why it's important to get off the opiates, more important than ever before. And that's what the kratom does. Most people that's out there, they have tried, honestly. I have had some send me emails, and you can see them on YouTube, for example. They've tried to get off the opiates. They didn't know about kratom. So they tried on their own to muscle through the withdrawal symptoms. But what happens a lot of times is so painful. The aches of the bone, it aches them all the way to the bone marrow. They have sweats, they have chills. Some have fever, some have nausea, some have headaches. And the withdrawal symptoms last for days and days. It's a process to get well again. It's a process. So what begins the process is a positive mental attitude, a focus, that you're focused, that you make the decision that you're getting off the opiates. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to stay away from the opiates, and you're going to have to stay away from all sources, all contacts that you was accustomed to being around where you could get the opiates. So you're going to have to isolate yourself from the opiates. First step, after having a positive mental attitude and making a decision to get off the opiates. Then what you do is you get some Kratom. Get some Kratom, preferably from a licensed Kratom dispensary that lab tests their product. You know what's in it, and they can tell you what's the potency. That way you know exactly what you're buying. You're not wasting your money, you're not wasting your time. They can basically answer your questions. You source your Kratom, you have your Kratom, you take your Kratom, you can either mix it with water, you can mix it with juice, you can mix it as a smoothie. Whatever you like, however you like it. That's up to you. And then when you take the Kratom, don't expect it to work overnight instantly. It's a process. It's a process. Now, you're going to hear negativity out there. That's why it's important to talk to individuals who's not only has the knowledge about Kratom, but has experienced it before. And it's a process. It takes time. What the time's going to do is help your body to heal. What the CBD will do is let your body help you get some sleep, some rest, so your body can heal. It's going to take time. And drink a lot of liquids. Hydrate yourself. Hydrate yourself. When you begin to feel the pain, another key point you can do, get up and walk around. Walking around will basically activate endorphins in your body and help you. Walk around. Get your mind on something positive, something that you can think about that's positive, that you enjoy. The focus is you're doing everything correctly. You're in a process, you made a decision, and you're getting off the opiates. But you've got to help yourself. And the way you help yourself with a focus and be positive mentally. Take your Kratom, take your CBD, get as much rest as possible. Do not rush the process. Do not think, oh, it's been a day and a night. It should be working by now. It's going to take time. You didn't get on the opiates just in 1 hour. A lot of times people are taking opiates, more than one time. Just depends what they're taking. So just give the Kratom some time to work. With the CBD, give it some time to work. And what's going to happen is over time, you're going to see the withdrawal symptoms get less, get less, get less, get less. And it could be 5 days, it could be 10 days. It's different for different people. It depends on how much the opiates are in your blood, in your bone marrow, in your muscle. But as time goes by, the withdrawal symptoms are less and less. And then finally, they're gone. And what you do at that moment is definitely stay away from the opiates and get your life back. You'll be able to pass drug tests. You'll be able to eat again. You'll be welcomed back by your family. They'll be glad to see you opiate free. You celebrate. You celebrate. Find something that you like to do. What's your favorite activity? Go out and do it. Celebrate. Life is going to be as good, if not better, than you experienced it before the opiates. And of course, the thought may pop in your head sometime. That's why you've got to stay away from people that live in that world. Because what happens is called transference. That's all they think about. And you get around them, and what's going to happen is that's transference happens, and then you start thinking about opiates again. And that's not fair to you after you did all this work, invested all your time and energy, and got off the opiates. Then you go around somebody and they're thinking about opiates all the time, and usually they're going to have opiates around them. And then the next thing you start thinking those thoughts again. Oh yeah, opiates, oh yeah. And then the brain will start going, hey, you remember how good that felt? Ooh, wasn't that nice? Ooh, opiates. Hey, go over there to that house over there. You remember they had the hookup over there. That's why you got to stay away from people that do opiates. Find some new friends. It's better to be by yourself or with yourself and be opiate free than be around people that do opiates and drag you back down. Drag you back down. So keep that in thought. Keep those thoughts. And you could do this. You could do this. It's getting more dangerous and more dangerous and more dangerous for you to live in the opiate world. It's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. You never know what you're getting on the street. Remember that. That's why it's important to be opiate free. Very, very important. It may just save your life. It may be why you're watching this video right now. Think about it. There's a reason the universe brought me and you together for you to watch this video. You may have never heard of Kratom before. Maybe it's just, hey, you decided to flip on YouTube. You didn't have anything to do. You're hurting. You made a decision. You're going to get off of the opiates. You got on YouTube and, hey, you're going to search, hey, opiates. Here's one. It looks good. Oh, free opiates. Wow. And you clicked on it. And now you know about Kratom. Now you have a direction that you can get off the opiates if you so choose to. First step, you have to make that decision. You have to make that decision. Then what you do is, when you make the decision, you stay away from the opiates. You stay away from the sources of the opiates. You can't even talk to them. My friend, I'll be honest with you. You're going to have to take your phone. You're going to have to delete all those numbers. You're going to have to block those numbers. You got to get real with this. This is not playing. This is real. You say, Randy Rocks, I may have known them 15 years. Yeah, that's true. You may have known them 15 years. But what's more important? Someone that you've known 15 years that's doing opiates, that will keep you on opiates and possibly you lose your life or lose your family or lose all your other friends that do not do opiates? You rather have that or you rather be opiate free? That's your choice that you have. And you're the only one that can make that decision. You've got to make that decision today. You've got to make that decision right now to be opiate free. That's the reason you're watching this video right now. This is the universe reaching out to you saying, hey, you know what? You're better than this. You're better than this. It's time for you to be opiate free. And then you can reach out to other people. Why? Because you've been there. Been there and done that, as the saying goes. You've been there and done that. And now you can show others who are lost in the opiate addiction. You can show them and lead them out and say, hey, come on, let me show you how to get out of that and have a way, way better life. This opiate epidemic is gone over, it's like a tsunami over our country. So don't get down on yourself. Be positive. Hey, you're making a step up. You're moving up. That's positive. That's good. Everything's going to be good for you, I promise. Everything you put in your head, put positive in there. Yes, you're going to go through depression. You're going to go through all kinds of emotions. It's only temporary. Listen to me. Listen to Randy. It's only temporary. Don't focus on the negativity. Don't focus and dwell on the depression, okay? Just, it'll pass. It'll pass. Go mix you some more Kratom, all right? Get you some CBD. Heal your body. It will pass. I promise you. I promise you. Stay on it. Stay with it. You will be all right. You will be all right. I post these videos. You see my channels. Clean Kratom Wellness Center channel. Also Kratom 911. I've got other channels I'm setting up. And that's what they're for. They're to help you. So in the middle of the night, look what time it is right now. 2 o'clock. I'm in Denver. 2 a.m. What am I doing? I'm up here talking to you. That's how important you are to me. So keep that in mind. We're always here for you. Always here for you. And anytime you like, pop on a video. I'm going to put thousands of them. Thousands. You'll find one that resonates with you. And the focus is to keep you off the opiates. That's what they're for. I put them in there. I put them on there. I put them out there all for you. All for you. At that moment of need that you got, that time that you got to have that support, that emotional support. That's when I like you to be able to click on the video. I'll be there with you We're going to get through this together for you. I promise you, you can do this. You just stay focused, stay positive. Action, action, action. And you're doing the action right now by watching this video and making a decision to be opiate free. You're doing great. You're doing great. So I applaud you. Thank you for watching. Hey, remember this. You're my best friend in the whole world. And until next time, Randy D. Rock saying, peace out.